la pose my we're asking the question as to will it make it current hits then sister Hashelmo, and I didn't want to add Oja uncle la blue beat mini flames and Zanong. So who made the biggest of hits currently things young? The last time I checked the man la flames na leader la no leader blue beat but my area we are so we'll go back and check and ngulena leader rula acha nincha nyele Facebook page manya blue beat new flames beat ma ngule di awa ko san resource ma tamana ti na programme tan announce le nyanya nguna male current hit in the industry ma. All right, another one sheldon current in the industry ma tin your visuals kada nyela makasio mini fatherland antu ti gna fatherland da pun yelte no on drop o yel shel ka bol konala na di remix nyela den yen kana tin your video be pictures short videos karang malala yela ngoma video ka bashir nang da we are still waiting to see because fatherland da yelte na yela ma remix yen kana and it's possible kana with the visuals. So ya dang mala kamande video kabang marma Fadlan remix of Kona ma featuring Makasio. I'm sure it will be dropped even before Osho shall onyen nongoma. All right, the punya Makasio show ma Fadlan show ma nyela on the 28th from Balama. We are already aware of that one ma. So wherever you are, prepare for that one ma. It is the big chief and friends. Kanachi fans gadam gba 30th this month. 2 big shows coming in line Balama. When Rahim ganyala ngumal show. I've forgotten the date, but the way kumbung nyela show ma. I've forgotten the date. Chele pangma. Let's see what happens. Maybe before we go again, we might get it right and let you know. Okay, very well. Shehu Bari Banyala Ngomal program. Shehu Dr. Abdel Bari now on something you via Pago on the 23rd. This month in Balama. Next Saturday in Kubalama. Zongo date. Zongo 16th. So next week Saturday in Balama. 23rd. Beula. So shew Dr. Abdel Bari programme and teza hamyo afabele nyoko nang de dawa, and it has always been on radio and TV, and this time around obono no la public sermon ne te lamka den nang lawyer just like ten damika wazu no pon nang de sham de la police bag be shigare dugbene be taxi rank la kara da nang de wazu ma, and it looks like radio and TV pachama kala den nang mabla nang da and bipola minya la bang badi la kaza an wazu but mala shew Bari ba kamana with your own style go man yala people and woman omi to pon mang nang levin yanga pam ko tragba shawara karang mala kama let's come together and do a public sermon. So the nyala arrange vin yanga na on something you via paga 23rd Jubilee Park kare nang aku pier police park the car park shall be ande jurguma ni man kala la jinda guma ti engine the gahnu bol pam pam te yongo zami ulama regional chief imam balama o tinyala nguyen beji ma pour ne shehu Dr. Dalhu o gwatin yala nguyen beji ma pour ne Dr. Awal Isa o gwatin yala nguyen beji ma pour ne kachinchi Sheikh Aminu Bamba the Gahnu Bolugba. So many people afakara mazan ha yes Sheikh Hood o gwatin yala nguyen beji pour ne Sheikh Elias o gbanyala den Gahnu Bol so kana chinchi asan zalnama kamana hajiya aya la mutala yes the mayor Alaja Abu Takoro, Obanyala Munti and Beshima Pune, had the Malsol the plan the original minister at the MP Maza. It is a youth program. So apart from Dawa Sheldon Nangma, the intellectual Kalala Kwamboma, Karazang Basago Shanga, and Zangti, Nachimbi Pasaraban, and Kanala Dawama Pune, the Bahbanda Kaman, Pierre Lembi, Tayer Lembi, Tivalbumin, the Maza. We are going to be selecting topics for the influential people, Kabazang Badalas and Bezilum Communication Zangti. Remember the date is going to be on the 23rd. Jubilee Park. So plan for that one, man. Need Pamela supporter, and of course, so far, so many people are supporting that program. And maybe Monday, Tuesday, I might be engaging Dr. Bari Katinyanya Din Changsham. But on an interview ma with the Hype Media is Hassan number ma. So it is already trending on YouTube man, official pages ma. So check out for that interview ma, and you might just get more information about Lala Dawa Sheldon no 23rd ma. All right, the guests are already seated. There's automobile di talent to konzan la programme des antolala. Mpunyala na zone d'abselon ma topic man neither decency and of course focus ma. Once again, Prince Chanti Wuninyala Wunjuanity in the studio. Yes, we are trying to make him a regular panamba. Oops, does man leave us all, but so many people are admiring. Him, his intellectuality and deliberation on issue, ma. So we are having Chinti Wuni in the studio, and of course we appreciate him for making that sacrifice to come true. Lala Nyalaka is Hassan Dablee. Hype Media, Piamon Balangoma, Kobiza Radio, a blogger and a radio presenter. Of course, he has always been with us from day one. Harlan he's in the studio. Mr. Sohin Shahran is going to be joining us later. I mean, as we start the program, Mr. Sohin Shahran is equally a radio presenter. And of course, a member, Ghana Northern Music Awards, be board member. To the team Magba. Another story sharing in Ghana Northern Music Awards, no be Anyala Bambi Ankara Pulu. But Belamikala another media tour. I mean, going back to explain to the same media banda ya naban award shelma naban nang le the kanawula den nang wula unta hadan kabana explain dara nsang da ter ankara ma tinye pictures kaba min bolari kaba meaty and so few industry players in Accra. Okay, whatsoever it is, maybe dinan ka headline story shell you know related to that one. I'll bring it to you again. Yeah, very well. Guess I already stated like I said, man. Yawa sane. Karabi wula marishin kaba adon dale la. I say have it be here.
No, so I'm a Friday inside be here.
Yeah, watching la clap.
No, wait, man, no Sarah.
Ma do Sarah, King David. Now clock den magwana to channel.
No, sharing on the by.
La, Anna
no, it's young.
So Anna shin clap.
No, club when I'm me tea chanted to the
Kadena, come on, Kawa Kucha, come on, clap 5.
Mamma, manager at a book, Mama Shelley, pipe cinema. So, grab book, Mam, to my yama. Mamba Minela cover, Nagababy. I find him, but Pama, La, Yama, clap, yellow bit.
Well, I better come and dance.
Yama. Bra kunula yara la hal kanwa tingara so kan no smack still da bala do but that aside come on behman dress shama ke to ave so sunda kana mami after tuntum de tomato le ven yara pam.
Okay.
So kapasta so te kananate tomato kay kamane o mala 3 days mon chalet kamana fabada ne nan
okay
ka on nan la kama consecutively for 3 days ka kana explainere umwal sham na ta kavle sham ka to yolo o an yara shara mo to abe henyala tanan san tanan cover be yara ya hal ta cover tan nan highlights kana wala kama yara ha guru ya kan show evidence.
Okay.
So ka vu laptop na mi club man highlights ma tra mix le me veille.
Kay mi ay mi video shell to pastor
ten na mix le ten na mix video kala ya manen bi ala ba pastor
asara
oi ko register Kaya man yung mga ya gumana niya. When so na yung bedresser lang. May pasta. Yung kubala. Kuhin full.
Araw mala sa duara jitu mama.
No, da draya to zog, drasa.
No, ni na kartu mama.
No,
I show you pasta proposal. Anyara kaman dokta program. Ano siya mama.
No, kaya to abe so katralu sujo mama.
Iluse wala. Bo video kan mento pasta wa.
No,
but tu na ker clap man.
Oi club maguna share nang da bai because
tan da bai wula.
No, ni ai piala te jo yala ni nyang ya. Ye to abe ru puna pa. No ha ko piala hale after ta ba kan kana ga ya no doctor lantum. Ko nda bala duro kan yara ma ke pa be be ma me no ha ma.
Ato ku per kartana ma bin ma tala bo.
So no ha ma mi piar ma dem force ma piar.
Yeah, of course.
So aba nang used to it and to baga duro. But I think so comes as any or life, and then there are so many people bambi banang dele ka could live a very responsible life. Halaka dini yala na kabela piamala nyangte. So sometimes te yara ngoma kamane shab biene bambi bamanga yala all right, but shab beru puna kanang dele ka di pala kamane tan leherbani envoyé ma dana nyaba. It is just for fun maybe for the health wise career male 1 or 2, but even furthermore nirba pambam to bere puna ka nyang yala ven yala nga bami ban diri shanga ben yandira ka de to cleaner system matter. So I think it is good for whoever think it is good for him.
All right, very well. Chakatoku start the program. We already know the topic we are discussing, but as we always do, I mean, things might have happened within the course of the week that would catch your interest and you want to share a word or two. I mean, on it. Either the trendy, it is a personal thing you want to share or a message you want to send to an authority or the general public, you can share with us, Catalans and programmers and Troy.
Yeah, so I think the first one, before Catapultum Poka Pana to Tamlana, and on comes as a follow Iraka to Sohorobor Kataria, Dini and Chekatanabian, Kataria, Dini and Tata Alafi, Tanako Sohorobole, and Tatamlana, and so on, Nantaman Wumda Maza Sakatari. Sound on a man. Poka power vin yalanga. So I cannot learn to ha zungo yung watamala premier.
Okay.
Marabaza sanyala dembiane.
Yes.
Agbazo move premier.
Yes.
So tamala young producer so mami as an industry. Dananka bamba kube industry ma puna kabanye banvura. I am bana kamane nyevle nyala dembela industry ma pune. Shanye bipola shabe bangba nyeban yersarna kabiri pune. Bagwa tekre tax shanga lala mambo ma banyang balagma bi ban fedra wima. She would take her up shanga ban taker ma the yanchika tumama ka to leherla karna malanyavle. So I cannot tell that say young guy in the industry Yulambona Chairman Salam.
Okay.
I think this particular movie showing and premiere young woman is adding up to 10 movies in Balama. He doesn't really act like that. Uri kaskrin mazobi ukarazo totally.
Okay.
But kato producer movie nima o kombola o story and sub story man nang ban sha kamza sa her writer bo yambo me o be chan shukuru. By the end of the day ngon kon craft la ban sha kamza sa nang o zone then kalam karata shabe onyan zan nang movie ma pune ka you about then location ban sha kamza sa ka finance le ka zan pieda then nang wula ko lam prepare another one. So I cannot tell this is what I think the tunete increase. Whether we like it or yes, the likes of Ahmed Adam the likes of Loe Banlenama, they are still Zambunama, they are still in the industry, but Taboribi Tiji, Mamlenyala Don Kunbana, exactly. So things here Sash along young guys my to can especially in the production aspect, man. Because moving when it's all about the production.
Very
actually bora dem bim ka wula ka lasel den produce movement. Definitely aku yang sula so producers ma needed by industry ma pune. And this is one guy who is actually doing so well. Ko yet na movie pal kapi yulbale na agbazo. And I think the kunyala na agbazo live story ko zang mala cinema onda nye bisham bando sham on yersena shimo bi yarlam odin viala halata pa para shalom pango. So I think it's a movie that so many people will watch and then ka pick one or two things the pune, especially when it has to do with a biography of someone so many people admire. So I think young career now at the Picona Gardens, and then inshallah tazasana be the pune. I think what apart from that, alajiba malla shu karakana ankarambala la jamaro, but dempa zungore malla June mbala 15 June or 14 June last summer. So don't no ka arena. Nere nangla is a container box somewhere like that. Exactly. So I cannot tell people should watch out for that one, man. I'm bringing this because I'm feeling this is what we need in the industry as well, so that the legends, man, we will be able to have them back in the system. So many people out there now who wish them, of course, especially Ahmed Adam, Abu Sarek, even Prince Okla and Co. So many of them, I mean all of them. People love them, but now responsibility is my zooming. So don't zoom hale fund them shaban the board never yaraba kaba performer they are willing or they probably may be willing to pay and reward them, but who use them to organize la concert nama and then bamila haka yeshala hello malashal den to organize show ma bo la ka yeshale den to google gele ka promo ma exactly
ni
idea. And a show organization and promotion goes beyond putting the jungle just on the radio and TV. At the end of the day, so I think that's a nanka need to invest in concerts like that. I think it is in the right direction and we need to encourage that. So don't I'm sure the Champion Yalanga, the same, organizer of that event may think of wanting to bring or send Abu Sadiq, and the next time on Toba knows Umar Agenda, Unis Ladi or whoever, and that's how others will also look at.
That's if it goes on first one man,
the Champion Yalanga. Exactly. So we call on people, especially people in Accra, that on Lala particular day, they should come out and support that one man. So basically, I think for now that's it.
All right, thank you so much. Oyunbone is Hassan Dablee, and of course, when you're radio presenter and a blogger, he has always been here with us. Another one won't be Prince Chanti Wuni. Prince, I know it has been a tough week for you guys because I don't know if you have another thing you want to talk about before car ELT. I mean that issue of sex in a car video leak that as to I mean what really happened, who's supposed to be arrested, how the lady in question was treated and how she's faring now. That would be nice. If there's anything you want to add up, you can do that as well, please.
Truly empire pam. I think Nenzala check up with Hassa, Kapoi Nyunkola Ngomamani management of this very radio station maniti wum the Zasa Banan Kataraka Batizungo Asibrongo. I cannot lay week ma the Nyala week Sheldon Changvian Yalanga, but then with a lot of mixed reactions. Ben Yaharapam Itukwe Nango Kango Bayer Kien Nango and desiring manla the project to well, and maybe it is something Katiza to major stakeholders Zasa Lamba Bidwarba so comes our institutional heads and everybody to Nanama the manla the two Nebela Labe Lenyanya Wulakabe Nanka Chendema Chanvian Yalanga. Mauna Dagbando Nyama, and I would call on to Dagban Dabama. Nebelable Tangbanama Malmale Katinyanya. Biaguni and Chansham Kafanum Gaswang to Adu Akache. Beshangadin Yurnama is not good, especially to Bipola image to be a Pohanzo or Caranyala the Palaban Shadin you're good. Issues shangadin catching attention at the course of the week nyala one was a national issue, all African games currently ongoing in Accra. I think then that catching attention, I don't know what happened to Minister of Sports a lot of issues in which is giving us an international embarrassment. And the Nyala Ben Shaden to the Sports Authority in collaboration with the ministry and other relevant agencies, issues like this already to punka infrastructure in terms of sporting disciplines. And so detained continue opportunity like this, the Malabukata as a nation, net a tabna to swang. But then if I realize that they take a political dimension, and this is something that both two political parties, current government in opposition, currently kind of issues like this, they are not helping the country because but then it's given us an international embarrassment. Whether you are in A or B, to Zakabe and Mianla and Taban. So it was something that I had chung online. Our opponent in Nigeria actually bashed us very well, and so the two need to lovely. Even though the event is still ongoing, very exciting sporting discipline with young people, talent and Canada to show you what they have to showcase to the rest of the world. And we wish the rest of the team very good luck. issues shall concerned in raising regarding food, accommodation, and other, poor attendance. Ma the two management led in the Kabang. I think recently was the high school sport, which was held in Cape Coast Central region, Ashanti region. I that led the euphoria, but the Mala the better, well positioned, organized than what we are having, man. So to so then the other one has to do with Uncle Yellow Shah about recent videos of young people, especially to Zupa Aberdeen Kanapo Hamazo. Ngomaden da yinama, it was unfortunate.
Okay.
And I literally another me stakeholder and zang blame because issues nete kanango ka blame nyale to could try and nyanya wulaga ten sanitize society ma, because if you look at what was happening ma in the first place ma dranyala ben shadam betam ti kale ta adazo as people, and then also bangbazara chang ti chirgla ben ma kanang ben shaban nang ma, it is another thing karagba betam kalen lezo because dadam nyela now nam so kato jilma be labdapse especially dit nye pa ka yinto tin ka nye ka pa min do be ngo biago ka ania nyela maybe abzang ba ab report ba or wherever, but then I don't know what happened ka, but to force ka take a lot of videos materanang la interest in the case because of issues with mental issues regarding the victim because tada could be a lot of us following the development. I think Ninda share la story kamani and woman shapuluk, and then can chase social media and tinya so come the year and then we're still monitoring. Can I discuss rather than katete nyabo make a post regarding that Bima and Zila Omamang Nyavele. And so as a civil society organization, that by way of providing mental support for a lot of victim just don't go in check because already lab ma ko attempt na take among life is a crime. So if crime then a committee kabna born find lasting solution can go back bilan the man la ben shadam ben, and so that getting to counselors on board, professional counselors, head by Mrs. Adam Mariam Bona, Windadi 2024, former national business in northern Ghana, big Ghana Zasa, Katyang Pele, so Wun Katimino Tumda, so Tera into new in touch, and then Katizungucha. Until that passing, it was very sad moment. Per report, Shangatin Danya. For 2 days be mad abadi and either liho or mood gambang ni something was running through her brain, and so Katidato provided. So I highlight the audio shanga and I share the shelter, but that was after Tim provided counseling for like 2 good hours for the girl but then she was able to open up and to feel like a narrative side of the story. Mommy, there are no public so that me what was happening. We're blaming the girl, blaming parents and other people, but then ko ti yele le be pampiani benarika hankale solunung magafara, but then issue sheldon danung ma think oil danyung mal hankale kapun access to informations, especially regarding omamang right, how to protect it. I'm sure the Rana Kuchangla she would have reported the case. Tam shall been tried through to sleep with her if Oibo succumb to Lalab, they will release the video. Hello that Changya. She went to the man to that chang crime scene money. Can you do shell man is on chang tichi kabavaha lekubu succeed kala videos man antipahina. But currently as we speak now we are in touch with Lala girl ma. She's doing well or recovery stage now very fast. What we are only hoping to collaborate with the security to pick more intels, but I can't disclose them here. And I'm sure at the right time, yes, the culprit will be arrested. A lot of intel things we are very close. Mami, the entire corporate no face be in a video man, and where they took the video, the nangla dark. So it's difficult now to bang zalam bongo. Arik to come on voice no, need to mal voice shaka so mal the same voice. But then issues no kuchanma. We are getting close to the issue, and ti kusuremni so come collaborate very well, especially functional than ma, so that such people ma society ma be law ma can take it and deal with them katinyanya. But also the tunity to zo pa they have to be very careful with how being related with the opposite sex, be society. I don't know whether society put a pressure on them, be mama could put a pressure, so many issues. Maybe on another date and to topics man. But then we are just urging them to exercise some restraints. This kind of personal lifestyle, especially which has to do with people that they haven't met. I lay recording my bima. I know na Jim Midland ma. I think boku but encounter and but first encounter kalabin man. And so the yarame how young people in this our area so used to certain things and so we are urging that parents mean so comes our opportunity bishop to do Armani. Yes, that's just what I want to say.
Well. And what on that same issue ma, what about guys who ngunda Gorlong?
Yeah,
I mean, where about?
Well, he's there. Tenumpamda were told that he was invited, but then ndadi kadenla aspect detail ma, because ogwaza pebima story ma we're trying to understand whether the Daniela setup be it
because
just happened. Yes, but then Eiley story ma, it wasn't a setup from girl ma perspective ma, it was something that maybe Bokugba me in the act. So from Lala first act incident ma, girl ma narration the man ma gumi. I have been yula front door kazuka na chu na chan. So banna discipline mami video map girl ma recounted that one of them that knew kabza muta pasapam and then forcing her to open up kabumagu and phone lab and yaruma. But man ma later no labmana kabana basin man.
There's a video that
so labna yes ku labna so labna ma pe girl ma mama on narration no binya, but he felt that bracham kaman matbalare around 500 Ghana cedis, something like that. Before Kabana release a car key smart too. Then Kawun Chang's Ochang Kababa Bima was, and that was the time Kabapunu new opportunity. So in de Bima number. So Kata Glinyang Kakol Ruka and no. He has to she you go and I think they have spoken for like 2 weeks. Bima just Uncle Nishampa Bima Kabima Bazasra. So after Vango Nyanga ka video ngo pa release because according to Bima Orabato nya like udizong lampa helaben mazo, and so that was why they released the video today. But man we are told he was invited. Per as at yesterday we're told that Omala shop in town somewhere around Snit no pillow shop even I handle do business, and I think they were all victim. But then investigation man kuchan there are people that are collaborating with the security to see how best they will get these people. According to man Ogbaza Tongu Kama, like he knows the people. Or even there was another video, if you listen to it very well. Man ma yerba bang my man bang ya. Like trying to negotiate with them. So the man oba girl ma una obo me man ma physically like banda record first time Daniel, but then second time Daniel meet one of them, and if you turn that chang Yilman, it's a very dark place. The Kalati it's not having electricity, and so Nima ne kalala issue madan. But we are very sure that the security will
of course
do.
They promise.
But we are just hoping that, because one thing that security man that especially the CID so that handle very unprofessional managing one tenenda be my yenga with a couple of guys in Tepa and Mahalle ka Mr. Governor to Canada manager for Diamond FM. So although Ricardo doesn't pick up I think but happen report like case maspa. And the rules or information was that Chamia eating you and I think issues like this shouldn't be happening. So things Bima cannabis sunny. Then Tunkupana no and you disrespect Shelbanada, but it was very bad. They just took the girl away. Katubona to join but to follow them because to be trusted at that moment. Kabakarte. Luckily Mr. Governor Damala Luri. So we followed the car. And then we followed them Halle Kabazanti Chi Lala crime scene Shapulu Undayam and Mforce Ungwala Bima. katiza pana ni man, and then they were not cooperating. They do, and Bundalan approach Shema was very unprofessional. This is a victim. When now going through, the state didn't provide any mental health support for the person. Kikpo Lamoluchar need to make an arrest of the victim. And so Karanani, everybody in the area Brale Labima and Dukunku Daniela Benshao that Shavnada Sunudabo Palagi. But then Martina Bugri from Joy mean other people in Rakana, they were able to make calls to the regional police commander who quickly arranged a metro crime officer that can take over from the current CID so that handle, and that was something that policemen are active very quick. So we are wishing that they get to the bottom of it.
And since policemen are be Punuma, we'll leave it at that. Yes. I mean, what the investigation will bring forward to. All right. Anyway, that was just by the way. Then catch you Walama interest in Bala. Or there's anything you want to add up? I think that's okay. All right, very well. You was saying, you can tell us. You was saying live video man.
No, mama.
You need you think bang now, so last video no I body. But that trend ya pa, I'm keep posting the hype media.
No, mama, the Benia Shanga Bene, the Yana Basale. Has order Boko Shanga Yina or no, this I man yellow Banguru. So
Anguru out of Yella
and never
the two pump. All right, tell him a headline stories, Mapuna. A whole lot of happened with the week, entertainment wise, ma. Nigga blue, I used to long by me flames beat, but I be tweet up I blue, the man blue beating Yabo for my
big blue.
I'm more doom, but oh, you tell her, won't me through yellow. How may I believe your ways? I said, no,
mommy, Nibla and Piala, yella, no.
Anyway, but I'm sure that Anye,
yeah, but Uncle, I'm a witness to the comes as okay, so Uncle follow him, Macari. So, and yeah, Uncle Labrata, but then you know, it's all part of entertainment and the game generally, because maybe Battle of Supremacy in Badama, and I think I'm wanting to be to Amavin Yalanga, man, not observe Basham. I observed that. Blues did something that on very intentional about. There was so much knowing very well that this is what it will lead to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the angle of where flames gonna kanama. You can see that flames saying kamane, okay, upon reason wrong work at the this time around ABCD. So it looks like kamane blue da kumimi no nango. And I am Tom money to banye kamane blue no could da busham. A flame kana all out. Blue ngumbla hagaragaya. Ola lab mata do a hello two timelines or anya karakonya kamana update by la sabako make about the whole thing. Then ka flame miko push a halle. At the end of the day, people assume that flame on winning. You understand? So
like say
come on winning. You know, I don't even know but Malaysia read that. Maybe want to young or whatever. I cannot tell her kamane to mama and mama. You see, these are two different producers.
Okay.
We need to let this out. These are two different producers. No, unbelievable me flame non close pam.
No, but I mean blue. No, I mean blue.
Flame mino non cool pamo. Sahaka mino bala.
Oh, okay.
Sahaka min flames bala. So I cannot tell her kamane banir by ma zasa. Frankly, zasa mila to mama.
Okay.
I understand it.
Yes, I agree.
Exactly, because baza mila to mama. And put them baza me to mama aside. I cannot tell her kamane. I only okay. Blue was claiming that when the most popular producer, and I don't think Flame denied that fact.
Okay,
because I can Flame like okay, fine. It is not my worry, but then I yell na non-popular man. Maybe I achieve, maybe I yell me through following artists around.
Okay,
understandable. So this is someone possibly attesting to the fact that indeed you are popular, but this is undual social which
not the craft that made you popular.
I understand it. Which possibly could be true in another way round.
Okay. You mean to say that Blue Beat is popular because he's following artists?
No, ma inle yarma kamane. Definitely dwele o many bands dwele taba. You can mostly tenyo on dwele maka kabagen na nangada ben yaraba.
Ah, okay. Man living your code dwele maka.
No, there be no mino chambo like severally.
That's just bogad. Mo yambala.
So I mean your flames coming so chanchele polo. You had a little.
I mean flames. Antonio mean come from Fadland.
No, Flames have a chance polo kamana or team ne. But then that in your fancy whole issue ma.
Yeah.
Because so I'll a whole kind of.
So in that one ma, so you agree that Blue Beat popularity ma is not
no, not at all. But agree entirely. But mzama kamane the area.
Okay.
I understand it
very well.
Makazungo Blue mala. Because the Ulema from a normal show studio to today, no be today. Blue. So, but my leher nearby, ma, but leher kabananga ben yende.
Yeah, of course.
Kabananga kamane different things altogether.
But since they are all sound engineers, ma.
So comes as a non unique in own way.
Yeah.
The Kongman example like kamane Sului and Yellow. The Kongman la kamane comparing Dundee and Rich Kid.
Okay.
These are two rappers all together. But I could compare ba.
Yeah.
The minimum rappers and it possibly could be very hard to be able to differentiate their difference clearly to the layman out there.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Rap and me about all right, but nangla different things.
Yeah, sure.
So lala nyaleka Blue Mini Flames kabanye sound engineer them all right, producers all right, but bizarre and nangla different things all together.
Okay.
Understandable. So mambel lehereka tenutu compare baba. Understandable. But that's an karanya okay, popularity wise, definitely I know Blue has the edge.
That's what that one. Yeah.
Name and then molecular cross.
Yeah.
About that. But I cannot tell kamane his wise again.
The works,
Blue,
mama.
exactly, his wise. Blue stand a lot tall.
Okay.
And it comes community and compare hit to hit. I understand it.
Yeah.
But the Mick Bazasa Blue came very earlier.
Okay.
I understand.
No, here you say recent times. Come on, you say maybe.
So recent times, but I don't even want to go into recent times. Talk one like he's generally.
I understand. No, but Blue Beat has been there long before Flames. So I lay generally, be fair to.
So
Flames.
no, madam come on can no. And I like kamane at the national level.
Okay.
Someone whose sound has that particular national appeal.
Okay.
You definitely will give that one to Flames as well.
Okay.
Because this is someone who had, VGM nomination.
Yeah.
Though Blue Bamale VGM nominated song. But then Afroma again, Flame had an Afroma nominated project.
Really?
Yeah.
The same song with Nzoma.
No. That one Mare Guy Mayulma Nuru.
Okay, Nuru.
Yeah, and that's not even today. That came earlier, even before the VGMA.
Okay.
Okay. So I cannot tell you, at the national level, Flame has so many things on the toes and boost over Blue.
Okay.
Blue possibly, in my knowledge, Makasu got nominated.
Yeah.
And that instead, I don't know whether Kwam was also produced by. No, that one is even Fiza.
Yeah, Fiza.
So I let her this things I let her from the national level and international level. Definitely, I give la credit to Flames. But then
but to you, among the two who is the best?
The best.
Yes.
The best as
in the work. The work, sound engineering, beat making. Regardless of what trend or style, who do you think gas it?
Let me differentiate it properly for you. Bizarre sound very dope. For I'm one and for my relationship with the two mas, I'm not going to pay.
No, your relationship.
No.
Professional work as
professional work.
Professional work, man.
Do you know something?
You just consider the
professionalism.
Technical, but
professionalism. Enemy. I mean, I'm non-professional, dang madam. Come check a dang man, so you are more professional.
But I try my pulling. Near no fair into own judgment.
Yeah.
About appeal Flames.
Flames.
Yeah.
No, but people Flames.
No,
man, so, yell me I never Zablema. But Zablema, win your best.
No, people Flames mala. Flames Mala international appeal because o Maliyila
na makara chanchan.
yes international.
Ya ma dia
national.
popularity
katuma we to apune.
No,
Yalla ngunyila.
Acto yalla. No, is there.
No,
Yila men de ban shak kamza entertainment. Then yalla popularity.
Apun what makes him popular.
Do you know something,
but tuma mama den no cheka nang popular like beat can me. Ka beat ituma nya beat ka gongle.
I mean, change your popularity. You cannot run away from popularity.
But the technicality of the job, we can say how popular you are.
To technicality ma kan yala ma. Anye tumango.
Okay.
You see, kamane ayan kana tele ngunku milivin yala.
Den ka borma.
No, den ngunambe yala zala mingar zala. Barambuar na yala kamane ya. Baza milim. Ba tuma ma yala. Unsuinchera bulu. Nyambe yala ba unsuinchera la baza. Baza kama unsuinchera. I have a very good relationship with Tumaza.
I see.
The way I vibe with Blue. Mommy, Blue is a different type of person from Flames.
Okay.
So, mem Blue vibe the yala public dama, but mem Flames vibe.
The popularity it can come into a job that is very technical. Come on, Ovation. There's this guy called Ovation. I'm not sure even how industry players mew.
Tonyama, let me tell you what I observe about this too. Anye Blue.
Okay.
Blue is someone who is very strategic.
Okay.
In his dealings.
Okay.
The Mezabella industry ma pune. Kanang strategic in most of the dealings.
Okay.
I understand yeah. And likewise, some of the artists we have here.
Yeah.
I understand yeah. So sometimes but tumle to mama be to tumle to mama be or tumle to mama to still dine with the people here.
Okay, yeah.
Not that he can do globally.
Yeah.
Because this is a place whereby kanang da global tenma people may not even like it.
Yeah.
I understand yeah. A clear example is when you monitor on project shalaka danye VG nomination ma. Bayala na bloom producer anto Barnael Nigeria. Because he's always known by the public to be in cause the kunkwana type of way. I understand
he did a reggae song.
Exactly.
Abang yeah.
But I chant to monitor yelema. There is no way in this world can not to me can solo resonate with that particular sound.
Okay, yeah.
Understandable. So this is someone who understands that so let me adjust myself to the industry.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Okay.
So that is why the same Blue will produce for Stoneboy. Kanyala Karanya absolutely different from Drinye Pianaco and produce it.
Don't understand.
Very well. So Enflame me. Later come and flame when they will consider la.
Okay.
When you come, he does it for you.
Okay.
So that cannot to be lower come. And market wise, it may not be helping him down here.
Okay.
So it isn't that Okoto you know, for the national trend or international.
Okay.
Yeah. So technically, I will not still choose, but they are all dope.
So technically,
they are all dope. They are all dope.
Okay, not technical.
They are all dope.
Technical. Come on, tell me.
Anya na rabware na telehele shamare nyala.
Kana no, mulga nyin.
Abona le kema patan lehele. Technical en bayara.
Kadena pumpo ya. Tumama bangsem ka bayara. So hal Antonio.
No, hala le ba bani ba lu ya tumango bangsem ho.
Rula kamna te labs.
Ani ban
chairman.
No,
tumama bangsem. Ale flames yellow miya. Ni a lot has happened. You sit yourself down and learn the job. It is not about following artists around.
So do you know something? So
Pagborom no ya kama tumama kabanjia tumdu.
So ami ban sha. Anya kabakana ntapu tele kama na yel so marandi ban nong open ko yel no gro bangsam.
Okay.
Baranya kama before la tabhis ka for ta popularity.
Tumama bangsam kama na yaro.
So anya haleka flames yala kama no list 3 songs. Nessa hasolum believe nura mehis and bombo 3 songs that na fight la all production shanga unda nang la.
So ngule mal bang sambeni ba man.
Bezasa nang la dope.
Okay, mpaya. Chawan.
Boss. Boss. Boy,
I do simple question. Blue beat me flip.
I have a relationship with all of them. So I always say relationship with other people.
Komolo mo wel so chama. Omila bulu.
Kada biamo.
Omila bulu.
No, marenye derenye bulu. No.
Prince. I mean, Blue Beat me flames. I think that it is part of the industry that they are not discussed like that, and they are doing a whole lot. I mean, banner industry, man. Hali sometimes I am banner come on the. I mean, banner. I mean, the breadth of the industry, man. She a dweller artist, be I mean artists so to meet the studio.
Yeah.
Now, so but some of them, they go into the studio with come on, cool. How do you like go into studio, ma pune?
Yeah.
Come on. Oku tele studio ma pune ti ji like you know. I mean sometimes the build up ma how voice control. How sometimes they go as far as lyrically and help the artist ma to build up song. But these are people that are not head. But Blue Beat mini feeling straight tabne. I'm sure Agbadwale be beef ma biala. I mean what do you make of it? It looks like Blue Beat the way flames there.
Pay rate ne votes ma ngoledi. Ado
Vote
yet
ma
to
ruler.
wundi.
Jump
Ruler have yet to
wundi.
wundi.
Wundi la. Me blue ya pulu born the thing you twa.
Ola agbazuro mi.
Nigga Blue.
Well, I think they are having a healthy discussion.
Okay.
One thing, Shelly, Tundi Bituta attention in the industry has to do with the producers.
Yeah.
The last time I saw them was the recent Enemy
Okay.
Awards. I think a few of them, got some recognition, and that was very, very good.
Yeah.
So far, I label the competition is good. I think the opportunity charity always artists to be pushing each other. We need to see them also come on board. Being in the Ladini and Cheka musicians, bazaar, some of them, especially upcoming artists, so Kabugurga because we've been complaining about the kind of songs they are playing. And it goes a long way. The work of the producer will speak much in any song that is produced. And so being united in the Benshama for me is healthy. I think once in a while, the two ne check out doing the thing. One thing I admire about Blue Beat has to do with all the time Hassan Punyele ngunka kunya te point that vare yoko mi ngwele ku zabra because always you come and write so many things and then kasobe gargara so bentinka be gargar now their work is speaking out because maybe dentolan cheti wiele no wana do we pam katalanye hit. Maybe if they are doing that, we can get a hit from any one of them to prove who is the champion in terms of the works, man. But for me, I would side with Hassan Mangbaka Ngundi in the competition. No, with this one, I think Manguna didn't help Mazo.
Works in recent
well, dear recent times, ma. I think I wouldn't write flimsy beat away. Recent production shanga in terms of how he was able to switch to Lala Ama piano and then that got us a lot of danceable tunes at weddings, Pasara jumper to it and other things. I think Dinyela, he has done remarkable work. But Blue Beat is somebody that I do from days of fans, Gadam how he was getting them, hit upon hit, that no, you can't downplay his work in terms of the hit upon hit. But in recent times, it seems ndi binyeka Blue Beat positional manga and titelala hit shanga kamunda 30 years back. I think somewhere 2015, 16 there about everything was about Blue Beat, and then you could feel that the guy was doing something amazing, even though he's still doing that. But recently, maybe in terms of Bensha Aden Flemsy would be somebody that will stand tall. But then Blue Beat is a hero in his area. Very professional guy.
Okay, so Ababa P1.
No, number P1.
Don't wanna call some concombe P1. Prince Baba P.
No, you see that Sharana P1.
Chawan Busunchira, Mambelive Chawan Pam, Woko people come Shaban now. Rula Laboratory, Mike Mo sound beer the pony. Rula Cat check and Mike Mama, Chama Mamma, D. Quajine. Chairman Abachan Akrama.
No,
Ghana know the music awards. Me, guys, my
team man,
oh, okay.
Not the board. So
okay.
Is organizing team.
Okay, very well. Chama mother song na.
Alhamdulillah.
Rula ka ti check up sound with mic with ma. Because chairman, you to ama be chairman san. How many MP won't
First one copy.
Man pile flames.
I let la bon vote so be.
Man vote na bon, but yeah no rula check am. Mpila flames ayane omala two international omala national recognition, the international recognition. Den kan zampi. But I label Zaha
international recognition.
Yes, no me yili share karenye Afrima nomination. So you be na jinye Afrima nomination.
Aye face no put it.
Ala sare yele. Ba mamura.
That's Yilbomba. Ala sare Oh, Nuru. Oh, Maknuru.
So
Charles.
So and if that
that was 2016.
2016
years ago.
So like 10 years.
10 years now.
No, but does it okay anyway? Tintole because Blue Beat started a Yugi. Because Blue Beat but 30 and yellow na ko yaniti en le kaman o hit shit started ogbana kanasha because trale young we be hitting ma katelero o mine Stone B. So koba yelta na kama no Stone B ni ti en post Stone B ale te kana unless te ko long kana time shele nzan kana so ti en li ho gba mini films la ka ti en le films na kana time shele ma ka ti en zan Blue Beat la time ma zan ba masse chang ti zan la den ma changuna so I don't need to international and national recognition so chairman manage microphone market channel rule and no kana chairman anyway thanks so much for coming and I'm sure everything is good. Your weekend is good.
Just
yala ma chen fe chairman.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Mbo to paya. All right, quick one. I mean, sometimes we look at anything that has happened within the course of the week, ma, catch our interest, ma, either a social issue, entertainment, or political issue that you just want to share an opinion or two on it, ma. And I told sang la den ngoma sang tete before katana kanatinya agbano photo mun Blue Beat be I mean flames ka the P1 ka daba he. Ba chama nyu ngona kubele ni ngba MP me. Ka be shawo no.
Electoral Commission na kan ma the PBN
no man you no ko PRP ma man you
Very industrial.
boss no don't how mun P do na ma
So la ka yala ko.
Well
Hala ba mamma la ka.
no but it's samati
blue bill table so no shit
Liga blue.
Well, Chakampoa Kapoe Womdaba Kapoe chanti ne Hassa Dablee.
Very well.
The town on be Puni
Hassa no kulanku.
Go to be young man.
No kulanku.
Oh, yeah, no malaje.
Nibi ko bandiru na like no chanta pokwa.
On chanta pokwa.
La cosa.
No kanaban karma.
La no bi ko bandira na kan wen chanta pokwa. Ako ya ko no on bi akam no chanya o chanya la on ko yara.
No chana. Ojo no baba bang no baya.
Well, no chana no bi tumal suna bi amle ya.
Ami ba anyo bano assembly man nya.
Asa na chende ma the man ni mo karapune.
Face
Chairman.
Week ngo be sharing back attention.
Okay.
Maybe ni chang nyanga biela.
Okay.
To the weekend.
Okay.
That was the Soil and a gala matches.
Yes.
That happened in Tolon.
Okay, very well.
And Solobanda Yinama was shocked. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And Ben Shaden Tahalaka that catching eye was the fact that
Hassan Mike Vumili Chama Shana Yuselu Karula na Madam Mike
little parliament.
Shamal Pomasan Rula Nilamongo Pulukanwa Rula Kaposa Kanyana welcome on Benyara at the car to lose at the Benyara la. Now, Trong Gui Marco Zambi.
Yeah, so
All right.
but Sharon that check the catching eye seriously is the fact that there are those national coaches.
Okay.
But Malnu Tumbo Ghana Bolene. Like Coach Maxwell Konedu. Who is under 20 national team coach. And Tepai Audu Isaka.
Okay.
When your assistant coach Zangti under 16. And also some club owners.
Okay.
The club coaches. Banda Canada and never batinya whether Bentonia players namane and scouting.
Okay.
And for me, it was massive. And it tells me that I'm a talent bollene. Sahangoru tuna bang na kajama ni jam nkunyale. The nyala dabilam lampai. So I be the tuna bang selevinyala. Aside that, Bishadan lang catching I nyala bakoy ngo te yango nanam jina do.
Okay.
The bolle regional house of chiefs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bra pona pong nchang presidency.
No.
Ka bemini tangbanzola mpohati yo taba.
Okay.
And looking at the pictures, I was so excited that Nanamaza were at one place and it's for one goal.
Okay.
The bango ne tudungo liabgamsam.
Yeah.
Bishadang da catching eye lala chandamani. Nyala te yango kwamye toa.
Okay. Yeah.
Nze table ni nanamabe bihra dozo. And any opportunity can be in ya. They try to raise it as a concern.
Very well.
And tell hami nyale. Because banang babti. So bami babti big bab solo ka saloma ka kwam yura. Debutuna ba bihra.
Yeah, sure.
Big bihra de sahama de bencha. Mebeta hana ba bihra.
No.
Which is why kadiya to ada yina lala chandongo mapuna. I think so hamambala.
Yeah, so hanama.
Tengba zolan salan shihdiya to ka tulembala.
Yeah.
Recently oda kana agenda 24-hour economy market.
Yeah, shortcut.
This shortcut in kuku
Okay.
oda shihdiya to.
Yeah.
But this sahama I mean the Daniela manifesto Pieni.
Yeah.
Zangti, the ruling party,
Of course.
whilst in opposition. Ka bepyana namne. So you ne gilgia. Ka nerbo buhara so to kwama how far. Timida mika shabanda in tap song to EU.
Yeah.
Tungmazola ne da zan kukuma. Ora cheka te bang ne lala song sama de lankane.
Yeah.
And for that matter, Opola finance minister Atu Fossen no bolare loshapolo ka tizan piko ma yetwani nama commence ya na kakra like nida nang malaswa because I wanted to hear koma yeto adem pili dapsli yakaza.
Okay.
But all the same gwamnati tuma debo nang barala
Yeah.
Lara Bobshi, the Dotanga. So, in another way, I understood. But Swama, I was thinking after Kuku pronouncement that, Opoha to force ni Obolarma.
Yeah.
So, Halan Sabla Lirene, Oyen Shihdi Etwa, the Kulahe Nyala, the Lirenete Nang, the Yulma. It's still the same. It's still the same, yeah. Rene, Tamale, Yendi, and is it Yape?
Yeah.
Komaya to Atenangle. Yeah, I was rather expecting, Nida Puhi Atufos and Noble Larala. Larma,
They're not ready.
to no Kali, Tikalununi, beaten on ye biela, being some kana.
Okay.
Zampa Larma Polo, but sorry. It was virtually
shift to Zulu Kapaku said the Zulu Younger. Microphone.
okay, Tizania. So the Sanyala, the same rhetoric, ma. We are moving to the procurement stage. Okay, the Tamale and Yendi water systems.
Within the Tamale water system, the intention is to build a new pumping station at Yape on the White Volta and produce about 30 million gallons of water for the Tamale metropolis.
Yeah.
Yendi will also have a new pumping station to produce fresh water for Yendi. Other small town water systems are ongoing, are all going to happen. So the Mansanho, one of the major promise, Shelley, Liam Ito Nangle, Kadian Songba Pam, is Yango Komieto. But Bande Nang for Wale. Kabuto fixe koma yetwa. Yetwa wala na paba. Yes, on Unipaba in 2028. So for me, I'm optimistic. I'm not pessimistic that the book to nangle be so now when the nangle. If I pray,
I'm
wish.
sure that I later come President that I can one of the statements ma puno da yelman come and I grew up in Tamale, and I've on you come a problem and no way be fix it. No believe in the son to fix it. I'm sure that statement the bio hankal pune.
Yes, the tune of the bio hankal
pune.
Because oda tege wonda big Ganasco. Tonyam besama zaho.
Kabaduko kom wahala hala.
Up till today, Ganasco shukro behna dirla kom wahala.
Imagine.
So it means that Telanka excuse shally. So Lola kambi yen pi. Ntinye larma.
Yeah.
Bipyama. Kanye larma. Ka fix koma problem ma.
Yeah.
Koma problem ye be fix it. Trust me. They will find themselves wanting.
Okay.
Because it was a major political campaign.
Yeah.
And people bought into it.
So many people.
And at the moment, the nyala vititi. Why? Because communal basic necessity. Achang tensene. Kom be mal problem kaula. Kom dan kane.
No.
Tinji zaman shalom. Kom kane. Ama tina biela kom wahalani. Ka yongo koho. Gana ya pam kom na nyala yel gola titi. Kate male kate kudoya. Ka rivers doya. Rivers ma right now but it you because of galamse.
Yeah.
Tindian to tape koshanga kan non le ka de liam konyur son katinu. Desert bale yuari.
Right.
And so for me, Ben Shawden catching attention.
Okay. That'd be very loud.
The water situation, ma, and I pray and wish that the president will take place. Nimwai, only nang shall come za and fix a coma situation, ma titi.
Okay.
Go fix it.
Very well. So entertainment stories, ma pune. Blue beat meaning so ma to ama. Flames beat to ama. Chama ngun kapi. Because
Nachimaza the come kapi to
but Nachimaza
Ola kay to ama pili. Son lambaza. Begala. Nang flyer.
Okay.
Kazang engineers manang. Ka buhari selo nang ngone nyaba best. Begala. Begala ka pili. Nta ka blue chanti yale. Ka feel it disrespected.
I mean,
for adding him to Nimvo Shaba.
Blue nana kunang shama.
You get the point.
Blue nana kunang shama. I mean, why can you feel disrespected that? But I mean, Flames not be in one flyer that.
Well, so come ni or feeling.
Or one no me banam pahe.
I don't know. Maybe it hamanama. Appear to appear to snoma hamanama.
Okay. No, watch out.
So
okay.
He felt that
so
why?
Then check Flames got so yisima. He said he has been doing this for a long time.
So
Kabaza full.
At times, when come on a blogger,
okay,
or an entertainment person, that means with AI, I need a graphic designer too much. With your phone, how can your pictures can prompt AI? I yellow, I'm born on number shata.
Okay.
So some talk we do without seeing a designer. Can la kazan banner or pages or. Sometimes it's for traffic.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just to generate conversation around a certain aspect of the industry, which is the sound engineers.
Okay.
And like you said earlier, we barely talk about them.
Yeah, we don't.
So if a controversy has come around them. It's good.
Okay.
Niti yel be a toa. Maybe the barrier perseba me to add up to their game.
Okay.
But the question will be, Bazani be space man.
Okay.
Mule mal more hits. Yongo kakatana. Yongo Bazana produce banshaba. TM Pia be yilanama.
Okay.
Muntia male more hits garopi. Tiza hami yil shanga den hit.
No, of course, me. Baba Shabuni la yil shanga karbe hitu ba.
No, Martin me. Tinam public one.
Okay.
Tim me yil shanga den hit na den be hit.
Okay.
Karinyala oh. In ya produce ya da yina. So come da wumi bad da be hit.
Okay.
Because he akunya hit song ma mili.
Yeah, of course.
Biko pale. The jima dam dam.
Chama kati tintola you see another technical like Ben Shalan score apart from the hit because someone can work on a song.
Tinian score on which on like
no chama
on what basis
to produce ya can you come and the engineer has done almost everything that makes a classic song.
How do you know?
Bakar ma wum le bun kum da ma. I mean sometimes someone makes a song ko ka ko ala no to ko wum yil shel ka ba na engineer man yila ngona sar ko van dan.
Ama Hassa me kun kona ka yila ma hit ho. Yila ni be shama alison
ka be shan ku chari ta ma ka engineer ma.
No bu banutum ba malnutum.
So ti kwen judge ba she ti use la hit.
No, for me, they are non simple to public one because butumanya technical.
Yeah.
So public one me pam they can't know what goes into beat making.
Okay.
So bunny and two use ben shao kada nung easier. Nti so kam nyala babam bienma. Mule mal more hits.
Okay.
O ye yila na ka yila ma ka the hits de ba la nyale mbe system man. I think that would be easier.
Okay.
But leave me from fly man yina hal no zungo. I thought nzono mo kache banan to pierla. Upo ogba pam sobla le ya la ya na
kalare to akar fulo ben garbi to ay yala ha ta pam ko mo garbi.
Mun ko perlama. Mun no cham obenang smart.
Okay.
Mun ko perla issue. I don't know mun design fly ma do. But mun design ma conversation Sheldon Chen on ma should have quickly prompted him to put their heads together.
Okay, yeah.
Kazang the bana.
Yeah.
Forget about blue kana talk parle. Ani ogba nye best. I mean ogba denambala. And like I said ma, tinam public mo tinam to use ben sha on judge banyala ngo mal hit songs. Ngaropi.
Okay.
Aminya I don't know why Kabama Mangbana Jen be hit songs. Apietus. Apietus be jamdale.
Yeah.
You no come. Manoko bio page so. You no come. Orientate me ya. Non pil beat nangbo. Yil shanga won on release ka nang hit the nambong.
Yeah.
Ko obe mpe you no shelton be ma ho. Orientam to boy 90s. When produce yil shanga kada nye hit no tegi so come that kazungo appear to sing so agbayi bianwana kanya beat maker start putting your hit songs together and put them out there to justify why you think that you are the best. You can't just say you are the best. What is there to show? The tune the bencha dwale I am the best man yanga because Antonio la so halaka so unsana wuma really.
Okay.
Never think everybody knows you.
No, that's what I want.
No. So come bang the lasso dan shele. So Antonio la zongo ka zongo na wum de shahran. Ona jin woman yule. Zongo ko wum don ko kwale. Because oti make up by majority radio. It's normal.
Yeah.
So Antonio ka zongo ka so na wuna wuma yule. Ka miye nye best. Dilan ma wus ka zalongo boko nung kayel no nyala best ma.
Yeah.
So you employ him let out.
Okay.
You have your war, put it out there. This is what I've done ever since I became a sound engineer. Inyantuma. So you simon tuma kazang judging tabma.
Okay.
Baby bay tabma zai bora inyantuma.
Okay.
Baba zang mabutumana. Ka public ma judgele.
Very well.
I think it would have been very simple for all of us. But Abraham and MP.
No Bohama chairman.
I mean, as an Timala sign in the P.
No, industry chairman ma.
I mean, until I sign up to
Devyo ya fun babo.
Otepa kufuano. So I mean, out of respect, you can't say Oja is not good. You can't say Blue Beat is not good. You can't say Flames. They're all good.
No, but
they are very
what's
good
wrong
in
with
their own way.
What's wrong with yes? Oh, this guy is very good.
Oh, they are all good.
This is the industry we are in. They
are very good.
La,
yeah, all
so
of them. In their own
two
right.
things, one would stand up. Nuku kaka ben yara yikarku ka tekpanzia. Nuku bwa okay Ronaldo Messi.
Madam ka debate.
Ula ka imbo hetela chama andi yelti chama acto yeltela.
Ma Messi nkunyele.
So ayewo.
Inter Miami. Di chekane.
So Ronaldo nyele. Ronaldo nyele.
Bon goals ma.
Goals ma. Ma vol bi pu miar bo.
Hal bol Sheldon ya goal line. Ronaldo bon no shela ka kala po goals. Desate mille.
Bi miar bol.
Kan vima ya.
Bi miar bol bi ya Ronaldo da bo munda Peter me kapte ya. Ka chang irin world best. Ka chang ti Diogo Fula. Ko bo hanu bozo ka zan tuma ka no dila go. Ko no goals ka pa bora. Ko no ngona ne hiya. So ngunu pa kula miar bolle. Goals ka ngunu.
Bamila duzo ko ka assist pa ma.
Goals ka
oba assist.
Me and goalkeeper.
Oba assist. Goal ku ya goal line.
Amnya pi mo ala hasha.
Madu na bolle to ya Messi miti. Oh no, but you see, bizarre malabe strengths. Yeah, shallow.
Chairman, I explain what I decide. I explain it.
I the mala Oja.
Oja karapone.
Oja biende.
No, Oja ngumpa feature la ba to kuchele me flame.
Oja ba zamani ngunche kane. So the master of me so. Bizarre zalala.
Oja gbani zala ya bi bohla bohasu.
No, Obama right no zala.
No, Oja.
Because feel that he is the grandpapa of the.
No, ka grandpapa bi ne ban me hits. The grandpapa on stone ula kate yelo. Stone bi nguna shete.
Ma stone tilan kan wala nyaka tibono yu. Ona producer.
Wala.
Yeah. Stone na producer. Stone na producer. Aba PJ.
No, of course, Stone PJ ba.
Like Stone mean PJ. One down P.
No, PJ. No, PJ. PJ da miar metera asora yilen. Asora ba.
Kat switch kana. Ma wonti lil ke hate spam.
PJ, but DJ on northern regions are soka Stone Tony. The whole northern region hits.
Stone B.
Why?
For his
Soko Tony.
So be bung group shop mo kabani. Adam means one gam to
ma. Be yela ngunzel. Ma bentula ka bakalende ma ka yebon den sale. So ngun kane. Boku sang lala chunchum buruguma.
No ka bol bala hani the problem face. Nuka ye to amone.
It's a blue chana show.
Blue ngunu to John to ba mo to para. No, but when it comes to when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
I think Oja stands out though.
No, Oja is Oja.
Yeah. Though he's versatile.
Yeah.
But you don't agree?
Oja, I don't know what Oja is best at. Ndibi mi Oja ni fix chapolo. Oja is versatile in that.
Oja is more of pure hip life last sabo. Because I'm monitor hello recent beat in the map. Yeah, there's a running type of beat in the map. So which I'm a piano the kind of go feature I'm a piano or sound and map biala. But I could it's more of that particular pure hip life directly. Understandable. So I'm on a toe studio pune. How will you see an Oja drum produced beat singing to the discerning people lala come on an emotional type of song, whether love or mystic song or whatever.
No, recently DL mean wish child yilma
so I'm money tell you still see the dance in it. I understand it.
Well,
My
okay.
emotional but no come
Yeah,
here.
okay.
So that's the direction they
Okay.
I understand it.
So Oja did me that kind of a listening song.
Hardly.
Okay.
So I'm on it to buy your car even come.
Dia nyela blue ba nyara blue na me bunu yila bum dorchel den da kana
ma blue is
blue ba nyara wa
blue is
da me la kana
kamera alle blue
corona yila karo wa
alle blue lately he's proven himself in hip hop as well. Looking at that taka ala money to come on boss nang awards mapuni anye hip hop artist of the year puna anyo ko production na manda zuru puna ba
blue,
blue
yes blue
exactly
is,
so ara money to halma don di this type of hip hop and ataka ben yara hale records ma ba zasa so I'm money to blue is doing well in hip hop ya alma now again as well so ben chana shamambala ma especially oje ya alma
kunya iri ku PP3 yelan ka ba be
I'm not sure.
Rula in asula rula lamunati check chama mic mama. I don't know what you are doing there. Just be around.
In all this, I've not heard us talk about Dr. Fiza.
Dr. Fiza, mangu mchere pune so.
O babena. Mo o gargadi to.
O gargadi to aso de chama ka to ba
Mondi Jeffrey.
But he's also another Oba produce a hit song mo.
Nah.
Pam boy Martin Jongoma halting go kama 5 hit songs. Kama fancy gadam recent hit songs mo meza. I mean mun banku bile.
On a producer.
O producer fancy.
Oh, I thought so belong worker with
he still works with him and still halbo o yil shanga bien ba ona ko plan no yi shanga na sa hanyala.
I see. I mean, but oje sound them karman la fancy mean rude boy ila ma one producer le, right?
No, o boy producer le Zulu beat.
Oja boy produce one producer la ila ma.
La ila ma shiro na ila before because production ne be sham. Share gira.
Atani rude boy. Rude boy ni be ila no production no.
Kadang ba kan da tarongo ho. To yin yel sham mo kan na lehra. Na rude boy be ila ne. Hale on to no more work in it so can keep the credit. Ami anya ni yel sham.
No, ko zo engineer
ko pae o expect ma ngumma nyala engineer.
Yeah, what
so hale ngumma ko nang la whole lot of the credit doesn't need it.
Bamala bashaka bonde
ne master
ba jahara pam kamane tin yarde de yuluma no de yare makasu blue song shell den danye big nomination ma the last time I think do nkutu ti perfectly baramala blue da ka o yuluma PJ had a contribution in it. No, not PJ.
No, Morati and Nura
Gama, no, ka PJ Posiji had a contribution in it.
Okay.
So it could be that. So I'll la yilama when it's possible.
Teacher Babani
produce
let's leave it there and then to teacher is a capture you to Amapune. Time Apun Chang. Alasan, let me just start with you. Our industry and decency. Lately, Tranya video on TikTok pam Kayarmada yina. I mean, Mtuku yere tafini. Turmada Galcia pam. I mean, uncensored. Yelema Halbarana yari to Amaka Vite Baga. Bansuma Barakujan la Bansama Mang Tubu. Nakunan Kartang Malakaman. Bansama to balance Saraba. Kabazan Bansama Manama. Babanama, Halka Pabi to Hatipuni. I mean, everything can do the private life of the artist. The San Habrazan Le Pa and the year last 2 weeks, Matarashi Lebiela, Katumala de Pierre Yao. I mean, where did we Yaka Yellow was happily, Wulakatian, I mean, Umbutabazan Tele and Banam, to pin the tabu be Banam, Korean hit more if BB and Lele to Aloma. I'll start with you, Hassan.
Yeah, so I cannot tell Kamane lie to Ahoma Dongona. Te hale even before ka the get west to this station then that get mo. Trapun did the fila biela ka lamare the people out there especially bansma among that this is what is happening ka even down your season titu na de nyala dan sabin fiale nzanten ya and I think allehe kamane even the few number of days shanga don ko garma tranye bazasa ne yina one way or the other and to call her for come amount la particular ben yer shanga ma don kunang ngoma. And I think that was even long overdue. But then I cannot tell kamane abo hagoma. First of all, Allah kamane sahashale den nanka bazasa yina anto call for come. Zangna halana no zungo katabla shelma. Don't go kamane dana answer the question of who should prevent it or who should stop it. And then I think the first time that I read the Trabe na yalla program upon and I yalla that no one can stop it apart from Lala particular artist na mama ba manga. Understandable. So now let me pick it up from Loshel Polo de Yina. You see, industry ma de mamanga. This is what I have for the artists and generally to everyone monitoring. Anya tangia sashelongo industry ma de mamma the players. So industry ma the players ma. And most of the particular players ma bakuba bihimini kaya na kamana Mwaramanle a player in this for Kariguna ti Pirapuna Piraga Palala. Understandable. This is something bonkusaha. Most of the guys in the industry. This is something bonkusaha. Sleepless nights and steady community ka follow ka buhanve yalanga before kana ito yina antenang the kamza sabanyare physically in the industry. Understandable. So it is not easy. Ne ato kulala particular saha. All of a sudden, ka detangman la kamane this particular guys ma at the end of the day, baba nye lehere jam the tun shalabantum the industry ma punema, and henceforth you want to give attention to nimvo shabe bankuka an idea of dentum the sham. Understandable. This is why I'm saying this. Lehma karaman la kamane the artists themselves. And even the audience out there, but fan base they are pushing, some other people into the industry to force them as industry players in which bamamang naranabato buhampai. Hal they are not even that ready to become industry players yet. Understandable. Well, I cannot tell kamane tenjia sahashalongo. When you monitor and follow bankamza sanangalema, one way or the other, these are guys who are now calling themselves industry players.
No, they are not industry players.
So now let me come. The works they want to be doing. Today, to me, tell us so many programs, Pune, and then can yalla kamane. If this is what the work is even turning into, then I bang that particularly bien and deeply feel comfortable doing most of it because an artist on stage will be coming. And you as a vlogger, I am one a shooter and shall all to see 10 years in Vosha Moma, Kimin Bazak and Danima Bang. You see, so all these particular things, ma Karanam Zasa Nangara. Understandable. So if Basatan and fans and Yaba, is that where they are supposed to be in consensus? You question yourself. So these are people bumpa industry players. It is not really by saying it by word of mouth, but as well of actions, madam mama. Exactly. And we see now artists feel comfortable. They are more important to them now. Far more than industry guys because never yila nama banam promoter le banam pusher show nama far more than industry guys. Even they believe in the work they can do in terms of promotion of songs and concerts far more than even a full radio stations. Understandable. So maninya la shamnya makamana Bansungoma Banan decided these are the type of people they want to build up with each other. Because the fans and the Yaba. So the fans and the Yaba they vision it that at the end of the day Zala and Zala Yenyan fan can to build to a stage where ka industry ma comes as a oyale audience ma dwelme even far more than industry player. Industry player una it will be very hard to manipulate him. But when young fan wona when yan na build ko le na bare industry ma pune I'll forever be in the namship.
Okay.
Understandable. Because when I'm build into an industry guy, women Peter whoever should be a hit maker in the industry or whoever should rule in the industry. So at the end of the day, then young woman build ko nye delegate ma. Sa shall comes as a way and vote to woman under the power. Understandable. Manetta halasham balama. Kanda yalla kalam paharla kadamaya. Tenjia sa shalongo most of la nirma zasa. Am monitor ke nyene yara shalongo. Bamin bansma they are within each other. But biala tapsana sa shala kamzasa. And they command them on what to do. And now even bamang commander la bansma on what to do. They command them on who to deal with and who not to deal with. Understandable. Kalala nirmo. Kabamal say on what the artist should do and where the artist should not be. Understandable. So, but me babela WhatsApp platform nampune day in day out. So things ya sahashelong. If lala nirma zasa yete involvera into action adam bringer insanity into the industry. Then the best person to stop it is this particular artist, then none other person. We cannot run away from that. Understandable.
I agree.
Because you know,
but Hassan, if come on Angel Shell, yes, let's agree that artists ngoma shiri. I mean, they believe so much in Lela fans Shell Ben Yarngoma.
Okay.
I mean, the sayane asangly pay you out because your artist has trust in you as a fan and trying to even upgrade you to a level that will make them a part of his team or making you a promoter beyond your fan level. I mean, should that give you a guarantee or a warrant to be?
So, my name is Shalom ba Anabanyale.
No,
Yeah. Hala nye den pe yu ama. Bansma yele ba na banangle.
No, I'm not sure bangane yele so ya.
To find out me kama yele ma pia ma. You are not sure to mami bana yere shele ba.
Bans woni to bore ya o fan mbongo ma. O fan ma devotee ya pamto and fan ma use so many numbers. So she mali yele ka zanto o mali show no zanto. I'm not sure there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
But I'm not sure bangman yele ya. Tumi ya zala babi.
So then tahala kan yele Yarashalon yellama begin and that I deny the fact to me man sending the fact that Bansman puhwala tun sheleban tumnama. Then why kabapsille? Kabansma be yeleban of chelle. Later can nirbute piana on board. Kabapana yeleban of chelle. And I yell never chelle brava chelle ho. Abangla and I yella programs on never chelle brava chelle halbara la video paracaturaba but bansman yella but they shall never chelle the chemi understand ya so these were people who were aware of benang the benshama understand ya kachaba karabi online because these are people ko jinu mo itu ba kangun ya alama sona batruba on neba bagomne. That is what is happening in their WhatsApp platforms.
Oh, okay.
Understandable. So then entahla kama yer kama na kajia datia. Tenjia sasho then comes as a nangda kama mo tungumong or mo tungumong and then namzasa the artists are aware of it. But nangla very much aware. And most of them banan sahara bare tabazo. Mahale industry mapune. They feel so comfortable to voice it out on the radio and on TVs that Bamala soldiers. Akulan nang banshawi and sahaba bahabazo. Mabe yarle. Makara karabian so when sahaba when sala soldiers ma bahazo. So la soldier behoma. Bano wubsala bayi yahango. Zongo bayi yaman dumdebama. Understandable. Nindo kunyala karfu.
Kashimba.
Abala because bano wubse bayi yahe.
Okay.
Never check up dema. Zongo kabatak baba mamang dem da because but dem yenai. Baby to dema kappa baba dem ganda. Understand ya? So tenjia sahashalong nyama. There is no one mamina ye to ambanyala ka the buchu kubene kamana at the end of the day then to sasala nirmo. Then the to nang shamyala ya. Bangum ne tungoma katiela ba neraba viala.
Okay, yeah.
Possible ba bandi and piero pune. Kabamba piero pune. Kato yala ba the effects ninye shalanzante industry ma. The me effects ma is clear for everyone to see. Because the chamaka industry ma ka jilima karaka jilima. gilma karakavalu halka chaser away some important people from the industry. Understandable. Imagine Katabe industry pune, an industry that is doing sometime entertainment industry in northern region generally. The Zabramame. Ka den Zabramama anye kamane, this is an industry shele. No believe kamane, it has contributed to the growth of the north more than even politics. That's my personal belief. Understandable. Looking at kamane youth development and looking at kamane biaga de mamang pune kamane in ye mbotuma nzante bipwala. This is the industry shall no believe. Nerenyala denang more than any other profession in northern region, especially Tamale. Understandable. So Allah kamane an industry be industry man pangdama kubuchi shalazante you know northern regions development ma kalleher kaman denchan kajir dashelema demama sa shel kamza sa de zabrla mane. Abang labo. But tension sa shalongo. How many workers and be majority radio karakunya la kamane ya via entertainment badashi alertame. Abang labo. Tazasa entertainment industry ma lerlata dashia. Ka so many people to be under tanama ka badashi alerta through the entertainment industry. So definitely you can sit and watch ka de kavalu karabazabra. Shire zabra. Demizasa nyala ya. To shanga dan tum the on la particular social songma about entertainment industry ma. There are so many people who can believe rekamane before they got into the industry. But I can near be agenda ma mindset man ye come I want to do entertainment. Bro bormanona pian and tazan the buldo manga and build the followership ma. Kana yidepuna na yi profession shall no umborn no piama. And that is what is happening now. Understandable. I don't know yara guy shop mama zasa. Through this way people you know babachana shukuro. Abang labo. But paragle kanga tuma. But don't you phone the mark about Bob Catchara Ban's shoe. So the palatu shalakabamala. But the industry is now feeding them.
Yeah, of course.
Because the artists are giving them something. And quite apart from Bans Mama Monterbaba and Shama, there are other artists, but you are back up and today they are advertising staffs as well. Carrying you through entertainment industry, they are getting paid day in and day out. Ka feed their family. So industry ma buchin la habala. Abang labo. So when a mazasa karinyala through the actions day in day out to lose la prominent people. Me I've had conversation with so many key people in the industry. Kamane takpambama most of them. And the insanity of the work ma karakata ba yera.
Of course,
understandable. So the causes of the actions ma it is rare. Katia yellow audience wo ten yellow ba shell nyala. Causes ma the harm to the industry ma Galacia. They should do away. But to stop these guys from doing banang the shalangoma, but Tanzangma pakatuma, bansungoma, makasio fanse gadam, banan to stop, soko to stop, bamim pumpo baranango, kabananga lema, kaba yuarbarazo.
Bamil lanyar yelma,
exactly.
Because didn't park she and come and bezamba paba pahe, bezamba manam pahe, bezamba banam banlankan pama. I think it's becoming so unfortunate because okay, Nikanati, a prince, I can because looking at some of them, I mean, have families, but even I mean, close to the staffs of the artists like that. I mean, I was looking at someone like Macasio's wife. I'm not sure body be Macasio, yile trapu, be industry ma, ondi carpun. I mean, to insult someone like that, ma. Akubumo forma oya na now no boha na oya boha buko ngon kai ban mane press more na katinya nya ayen essentially I mean unko to on that one ma the industry went so bad and nirba pam da ma la fi yer shelma video ko nyale zahlama oba unanglango halka batizan de da ma manam describe bon kwabre halka mal the gas to put it on the socials karkunyale in the name of artists zala zoko zabra Wula anfa na kariyan nang zang tetebi wula bahyu la kariyan tweet industry ngoma po na prince.
Well, I think Hassan, I think oyalye to amazasa. Uncle Shalni and Polinyala teach him back to 2015.
Okay, very well.
That was the time Kalalaba nearby my issues ma was just there. Tizaranye the barna initially.
Yeah.
In terms of awards nang ya lady, mulebedi Ngundia, the announcer, all those things. Tedanye didn't shine. It was not healthy.
Not at all.
For the mamang image. And one thing, Shelly, Tungwana youth ma, tenang mistake.
Please.
Chama.
So say to us, aku yele to us.
Chama, I was mama who be like yara was by to a melon here. I was in the shape young.
I think face got a very no senior. Oh, okay. So, Aili Lala incident, Shangadin Danang ma. It was very disgracing. And one thing shall never be happy is entertainment Hassan Yella Bensha, which is very true. The learner pam dashly.
Yeah, pam.
But in recent times, what we are seeing, people who are professionals, a lot of people like I remember Nukulbe Chankatanga when you invited me. One of the reasons why I can the Palandabu born in but I'm just looking at these people. You see, like not sometimes be speaking I'm a young person, but maybe being a yell shell castle womb, you will not be able to clear it again. And so, but pata artists, mamang dashanga, it will take years to be erased in people's minds because on that. Maybe we could tell a TikTok first time and nikab nung the la dirty work man. Maybe we first time but like we so no true so babe so ma in terms of music. Obile nyale and forever the ambilo suni. And so banule project lab ma. I'm going inside him with Hassan.
Okay.
Lala rivalry ma didn't makasio men fans gadamza yule. And they were feeling that the fans mbongo. I always hear Makasio mean even Gadamza. Kabendaban fans tabandre champam. They all endorse it. Live TV programs, live radio programs. And so Bazangla Power Shelter fans ma to the extent that they don't even respect people who are professionals to sit down, ka analyze, ka difila zankpa, the project Banirma Polo. The last time Fancy Gadam sat on one TV station, I think Sagani, to say that no one can any person in northern region like a professional promoter. Arami didn't choco yella la filama. He was speaking in relation to the fans because be believe him that abanantum de tumama terba as certain shalongo. Face I don't know, but I don't know whether he observe any presenters. Tunda ka artists in radios or premiere be yilanum. Is that happening now?
No, not at
no.
all. Yeah.
And it's because of Lala fans, ma. And it's also killing them on another breath.
Okay.
Because radio nakumala ya, irrespective of social media, radio nakumala voice Sheldon Dakuyina to speak to the larger people.
Yeah.
Because anya be social media handles, ma. Maybe bebanda kuturnirumaza. I know almost all of them, but mambo dwelbeso.
Okay.
Do you understand? But radio, I listen to almost all radio stations, especially when discussing community issues, community development, political issues. I listen to them, but these people were in check and chang to follow to learn what they buka and boam usane. And so I would also say that Hassan Yama bananda zangbalegi become one nanama. And to it got to a point that they have to carry them whether they like it or not. I was seated at one base Benji in the palm and they were like, okay, Zala sa ayalango the tunity achoko understanding. I was hearing it from them. And when they refer to Soma is somebody who largely play a major role in the industry. Koku yinante express opinion. Kabia no say I long when return be achoko bang levels. And last night I could see the evidence on social media. Left, right, center. A lot of things. I'm sure you sitting here have been a victim of Lab and Yarma all the time.
Yeah.
So why are we having such an industry? And you see, the community past Shelley. So it be safe can make comments about the North and Shabi and back. They should say whatever they want. You know why? Because to the mamang zangte mamang patapwanazo and selling ourselves to the rest of the people. Nyama bichama kashabe safia. Kami kama nture, kami ature, kami manager ture, kami so kamza ature. Something that we should have keep within the mamang comfort zone. Oh, because ni mizala mazo. I shouldn't say this. Because mila zala ni yisha badungwana. The entertainment industry has gone to a level that Southerners from our people based on what they say. Face nyambema ne zirfila shanga Facebook be TikTok ma. Nyamabi could do live. They can go live and they are joining thousands of them.
Of course.
And all the agenda is to denigrate somebody's family. Bana label poba ka artist man poba Hassa and the yellow sha bana panye bu promoters. A lot of people are now on social media cannot verify karinyala look they were doing dirty job for some artists young mile. And so bon panye bu numbers man they feel that no I can't do that job again, go shift it up a builder another brand somewhere. So for me Manguna fans ma recent weeks sanga den danung ma matrapun yele dungon. Ye not until banon callba. Mamina I callba they were not listening.
No,
they were rather putting us somewhere and was discussing katurte. But artists ma mamang that yelma. You see what happened.
Okay.
Everything went on down. I saw one of them on Friday in Tola. One of Bandaku Turniruma. And when I saw him, honestly speaking, now Zunda feel like Biaguda nang mami yuele. Now Zokan Yarama. O dressing Koko, o dressing at his best. I felt sad. Kalihon Dayo Sham, and I just look at this guy. So these are the people. Banturnirba Banama. But manama, but dang zancha. Like why would you do that? You could barely see that the guy was struggling. And he knew he was struggling. This guy was struggling just to make. I don't know where your data shapulu. Can you need data and all you do is to insult the two guys ma? Who promoted them? Mala two guys ma. Lemo bonku yare yongo in years times. Bobo poster promoters. Bobo poster about time hand like social media handle. But day in day out they come to post their soldiers. They call them soldiers. So be quick, hey soldiers, go after this person. They will discipline you, do you all the dirty. And so artists ma they have already endorsed Lala insult Shanga Denkana. And so me I'm not surprised that today look at what happened recently. Fancy gada malashu bekala kare generated controversies and then now it turns to 69 fans Gadam Nation. Kabampa chebu show if it was an agenda to direct or divert attention from your show, they have won because you left everything about the show promotion. Kapa changte engage in these dirty battles. Kimin bapa tur tablamba. Kama abwa labensha about Makasio wife. It is not to kudar to continue. If you look at her facial expression alone, you know that this lady is just an innocent person.
Very innocent.
Who is married to a celebrity. But look at the dirty they did that young lady. Lemo fans gadampa. Maybe he's sometimes like somebody who has voice, he talk, he's fine. But Ogbaza, she's a mother. Is the celebrities themselves happy about that?
No.
For me, I would say yes, they were happy because being pretend happy, but they don't believe them that this is where they gain their trend. For people to talk about them, but you put your family, Matimal artists, you nobody, be even outside or even in Ghana, we don't know their private life. Artists Pamkubian, you don't know their private life. So a lot of Southern artists nonetheless secret weddings. Southern celeb, they don't want to be discussed because But
Prince, you agree with me that I mean, like I'm not sure it is wrong to empower your fans.
Yeah, of course, it's good.
Ghana Zaha, I've not seen anyone who has empowered fans like Wale.
Of course,
I mean, he thinks that fans mango, he hails them, he praises them, but no one dare insult Stoneboy Pa, be Stoneboy Ba. Even if Wale is doing it, fans ma nonetheless. If Fancy Gadam or Makasio empowers you because they think that, okay, you are helping them, you are promoting them, I mean, should you lose your sense of dignity? Kako imposo matura bango zobe uta numbers. They call you soldiers. Okay, they give you numbers because adolo meko fans $1. Ni mamanga abonyo wumso you abkayil neka yina.
Well, you see, we go back to another thing, parenting.
Okay.
Like I would say on Lala angle, ma, whether Tinyar Shatamini Stoneboys fans, sometimes some of them go that angle. Dirty ma. My recent Tinya Stoneboy Nick Parashata Wale fan. We all saw that. And so Digba don't wanna that would have been good, but it's not doing. Now let's go back to parenting. Ayale to Ashele. Bobenya Wumsba.
Okay.
Which house are you coming from?
Yeah.
And so parents Gamala rule in what is happening here in the entertainment. Most of them have checked their responsibilities.
Okay.
And so Bokuchala Bema ba and some of them are to Asham, but you will not value that. But their parents see them, and you see one funny thing that makes me sad about Lala young people because they have been able to find their way around the internet, defraud people or whatever, and then they are able to make certain cash, and so they feel that okay, ngunumpa baro yung money, ngunumpa par namdebi mon sam nguniyam patarlama, and so they feel that they could bring Lala Benma outside zang yina and zang nung so kamza, so benya wumsu ba parla denne, mbetana ma fans ma makabazan nung de la. No, largely majority of them benung de la, and they even feel like no, I don't want to even be called a fan because benung de ben shang de ben man ma. Do you understand? Okay. So largely, what we are going to majority of them ben wumsibu because anya wumsibu already yila ma fanum yatam that a cut that din one and we are doing it. So let's go check at the buy and majority of them are also like unless the one to pretending. They call themselves big fans to this artist because being around to take advantage of young girls who might not be able to process the mamang reasoning to know who they want to be or who they are. And then they process them nzamba kububukatan ma pabuzoka bapamteni entertainment bloggers or fans to be on the space just to get close to the artist, and then they get Lela Binyarama like Pasarama. We all know it, and we know some of them up till they are still doing it. So Mane and Lucia Puluka senior Chenyala, whatever we want to do nyamiya. This industry, Tibuana Lela Benmaka Tabela in future, Tibuana Bay the reduce it.
Okay.
Artists when they have to take responsibility of whatever is happening.
Okay.
In the first place, be that could stop it will have stopped. Trabinyaka Ndakwe fancy the tuno video. Kaya di to Makasho the tuno video, but they were just waiting till they made their parents dirty before they are coming out to talk to them. Had been dying Yinagba. They didn't speak to them. Then that one be usable platform address. It was just maybe but fans smash line yinatiyara the artists call no, are they their public relation officers?
Chairman, kana sarkata nyanya chairman guna onye industry ma chairman ma the tungu ngunu twasete ba but more importantly chairman, this is an industry that you have always I mean pre-discipline in the industry. I mean the Simpson ladabsebere pune, the Simpson wumsebere pune, and you have even gone as far as attacking artists mamanga that hey masa an yele to ashel na yila ngoma pur manguna di yalla kartinyala artist ma banye fans ngo banko I mean he's entertaining us and we are happy ban papa yala ngoma pe yawo chama wula kar pile wula kata gbara tibe ma yala ngoma sala after that industry ma dem ba kar nirba kama bampon karpunela. Someone would not take his money and come and put in an industry that you are then insulting each other's mother. I'm not sure someone would do that.
Well, I think chanti Hassan be yale to amaza so be welcome kwempai.
Okay.
Be aguma la 110.
Oh.
Be dua.
No.
Tuni along the line kalab dua ma.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Come on, chanti DL ni lack of parenting. Wumsable.
Okay.
I strongly believe Bishop Biana but wumsable by young.
Okay.
But somebody na kabakanante pay due to peer influence.
Okay.
Peer pressure. Peer nene to jia chang shapolo. A parent kuto bossale. Den to nang ka parents mo bang wumsa bay. Ama ma yina chana maka ba mina chana.
Yeah.
So I yina be samman ayen lai zor shaba. La zor ma wala nyeba biago.
Okay.
So didn't to affect bon womb sa sham young la. Because I mean banchana more of your time.
Okay.
Than I spend actually a young don. I mean mini as a young person I zorna. I pass stage shally womb subba balgarmo even though then a biane and a bit sulens in a but parents expect that I'm papa shapolongo a uncle zelgia the potuna agba mini ngoviela kasa shall come kabian yerane mo chalana no jerlum bala denangdele you know. So sometimes peer influence man and also tem beza man shalongo social media zamana so come bor men be yele nangone yele normal la influence got here ne social media influencer mati pompo ti bon la be shavane TikTok influencers
Titles man.
no yele influencer influencing who influencing who anya bon le cheko ti lebe social media influencer mo yiram ko yara oy bansmami bansingo bampum la spotlight ba pumpo no to yela na fans ma min ba banter la spotlight ba bishop na ba realize element because one nyinin di wahala zal yule can one tap in your blessing and gather fan base around him kanya pumpo nguni yang control ira that is madness.
Absolutely.
That is madness. Nyama on tapping your blessings more you are kobo. Because o chemaka mala o nyimbisha kamko o promotera kan nerbo dolo nerbo ka gba share ata o biala mpolo so on ma manko nang de favor ka share ha ko tinya na ba isani kapa feel that right now to zan camera ko manga hal ka tira warning na benang benang pa film ne on mal following shalma ngun kaman ngun put all of them together o pang mang pu nambala ashe ngun tapla into the blessing of the artist kapumpong bansongo beginning ma ida kapaba nta have mind abataba ne at some point but nta malpaba ami ite popa alam pa ko ka family coming panya apa ma family be a family ni because yela pe nker la tabne so pumpung yela ma ni kwer yuashel nyala be ngone be feel that oh banson nang de yila ti mal ben shakam banan tuna tizampai karpe nyala be banson yela ni because banson ben shakam be yela about them be yela dan kabla hay yele yeto apale lankan
no be yela be shakam
so pupo okay ti pa chel banson te babgam ba paba malaka be papilma bada na pilma ngum ya ne de paso because man ka TikTok no man ka TikTok I'm not well I'm not poo-pooing it but I'm not on many social media and because the kursa pam
the kursa
I will pay attention to
shala mal solo esther the so pam
the kursa pam trust me the dirsa pam the kudirla nerbasa
no pam the dirsa
and pam. The mal serious addiction
very
the addiction mali yapam so I'm imagining amala addiction Facebook kamala addiction TikTok kamala addiction Instagram kamala addiction Twitter
no
snap kamala addiction throughout of these platforms I will tell you the hell jungle akula mpoi trust me because we more legend like bisha and little phone man ma konko yen jame ka feel that deep pala denka le nine I will move around inch I say nyala 10 me so the addictions mazo DJ can be any new app can jump on it but those who are there is their own choice. I don't have any qualms with that. Sometimes then you're going to di yala banam fan base nang vibrant tena manyele dinin cheka ba patwire yirsha ma tena mnye fan base ya ban vibrant ngara mo fan base bo mi yen cheka bi ni mnye vibrant
She tura.
obin yar ke yan yara o tum sa
Okay.
yin believe na nguni nyelma boko ninke yel na nguni nyelma
Okay.
di to aki yan yara
Exactly.
ama ki pa yibi yela ne mpa babga bu paba yibi paba yela ne mbabga bu lamba and you see yela ma gilma hali kanan tilam nzan ba mamang zone
Okay. Bamba small.
yes
Okay.
because gone were the days anya industry player ka yel banso ye to akari di nyala ye to sheldon ba palge o fambe so he be mbabga man tua to the extent bunto tua lamba banso were not perturbed.
Okay.
But I know yell guys my age chale no in church chapel ma wrong mbala
Yeah.
the channel la direction
Yeah.
now the gilgama halen kana te paba ka pa feel it heat ma which is why ka pa yina te board na be yell ban hey chale ban ma pa twer yo de pon twer yo ka zo
Okay.
de da nyam da kanyin ka da mal nang da
So he wasn't.
so
worried.
ada be feel it heat ma pumpo ben nang ya ben nang so kam bablam ni be yan nang so she yinum ka zang la pai and so right now they are not promoting your talent. They are not promoting your works.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the troubling thing.
Yeah, you are a fan. A fan to Manyala Wula. Enjoy the songs of the artist, promote his works. The Zambala, fan base, Atuma Zambala. Ama imwana katipa kuzang liliabe, tubu, and all that. I'm happy Chanti brought about recently Stoneboy Nechekaba RST.
Yeah.
A fan, an SM fan. Kanero yero ne oba fan base biala la o buntur shata wale mino pama ona minya ka wale bag wale mbwarka baba so yel no wale de baso.
Okay.
And I'm fully 100% behind Stoneboy for that action ma.
Yeah.
And I chant to la guy ma. Al nanem ba sab la yiram.
Yeah, old lifestyle uncle.
Yeah, old lifestyle bala. Shab biala gana on social media. Ka feel that I mala data. Nyin da data. Freedom of speech and to yell come. I say they can manage with responsibility. So la nira ko yel pe ka bangma no tum du tum shell ma ko pa yermo. O yidenne kapa bod no yel o family etwa ka e no de bag o no mola ngone nyo even here young face amal now near to mal solo shell amal do now you know member mal solo be
you can't be
the reason is by now and they expecting by now some of these fan base come on 15. Oh yeah. Some of them are just stupid. Like Bakahankali.
No hal biela.
Karinyala unusually page shall tum the yirangma. The pala persuado platform nyelho.
Yeah.
The nyala nyimamang kupema. Abobuto.
I don't not at all. I believe this time things yes.
Yeah, abobuto. Kayina. We are talking about entertainment. How do you understand the word entertainment? Entertainment. They say we should entertain ourselves, and we are now fighting each other. What makes fighting an entertainment?
The two madam cook can that if you are in a situation like this, Kabon Modempa cannot taso do taso male. In a pazang panyale. I mean, you can't even you are following an artist and that you can't even go and listen to his stuff again. Don't turun kwenchaka to feel no, you can't be here. Kayi. Chairman, and I'm looking at, I mean, these people that come and like look at Anye Bizaha, I like Bumandama, but Benjirna Dang Shelpuni, Bapaba. I mean, like someone like Kabama Kasiopa, very innocent girl, very, very innocent. Hale, Mambili, Halmakasio Yilan and Pamba, Wudi Mili Lala. I mean, Kitu Hale to Turban Shading and now nama yetwa.
Man ke
I mean, atom biala be yanga. You know what? Women makaso nang badamlia. But then decide, I mean, how they want to hold their family. Should it be an issue that you send it there?
The Zama. La no, I abanang lama. One, but be respected being your family shell nana. Because I ye dang nana.
Yeah.
I am Bisham Sambani. I am Tahla Biakam and ye shell na.
Yeah.
So the prevented am a cabinet shangabiani. Abin nangdale. Hal abin yer dear toa.
Okay.
Why? Because I yila dang nana.
Yeah, sure.
Come in the come and the samban ka konko ka de zira. De zirla dang.
Yeah.
So la nerbama. Bo dunia za na banguna. Bo family bo respect to so.
Okay.
Because I respect bamba bambia family ne. Aku sa tu so young piama. Aku sa nang la.
Yeah.
Because I mean I tu so young piama. Buntua young piama.
Yeah.
Ni mink bale. So one, I be respect I young nama.
Okay.
Dilan la nerbungo bi mal paba. But be respected ba paba. But here ba pani yi family shell nana.
Yeah.
Because aku to chang te po bi nkana te nanga yinga. Kami ni family ne ka yi ho nama.
Yeah.
Kami ni kam ayen nang public. Za vyelle be za biao de shirlo family. So atwe lihila la bin yaron za. Ka ku feel da nyin lifestyle nyele. Kami ni ka konya. Ka yinante nang de kam. It only speaks of how you don't regard any other person around you.
Okay.
Yeah. Be my brothers and sisters, but be respected ba.
Okay.
Because I respect ba, ako sanang the yirang poloni. The entire vie to ana kartije na dana chang na yili, but dana chang police station. Kala nerbungo za kabiyen chabutuma kayina kanante dolya ganda. You don't regard them. If you do, certain things chang aben nang dale. Now, lack of discipline.
Okay.
Because discipline. Because I have mal-discipline. Kaso yin yela. Na rizang camera pa mga. Karinyala nyin suhung gaso banso. Asuhung go hale. Kaso yiku yelo yeto ayam babgala dilan lamban tuba. Desa hama aka hankali. Because hankal lan kam. Ukusanang la. Hankal lan kam mini babuturi zakura.
Okay.
Hal dilan inya bigo mini shabiara ne fools also grow old.
Yeah.
Hal dilan inya la young fool and grow into old fool. It is not in your place to insult them.
You as the young fool, you don't.
No, you don't have to do that. It is not in your place. In the name of entertainment, in the name of showbiz.
Yeah.
Face. One other thing ka Hassan di yelle is celebrity influence.
Okay.
Ban fans when you feel that ban nang de shama de nang la bango nyasam to di ang pangsabam kabanang da.
Okay.
Ami ku to yel man ban yi to tab ma ban so be enjoy it.
Yeah.
Be ka ban min ban be WhatsApp group nam ne.
Hassan keeps saying that.
Yes there.
Bansama ko enjoy it.
They enjoy it. Be enjoy le mahalia. Karpa pa level shell ka feel it ma.
Yeah.
Because be turama. A family mpay mbola na tishine. Zore ambe tun shell ne kache ka turta mama. Tijela akuto stop ba don na chel tu mama.
Maya yeben yebo pa ma pamba.
Yes, of course. Because paso family kuto de la.
Yeah.
Karenyala because bezangla bebiti banga. Kaba family yulkulan to dwane. Meanwhile, banda na bezang bebi mata. So da ba miba. Be bam miba bi ka yu biaka da miba. Kabumpo kabzanta anapsuna na onfarila katia nyala shetan ka enzang labana. No. So some of these guys ma and in recent times you see Kapasaragba joining the bandwagon.
Yeah.
But the same.
Very surprising.
Katam no one day you'll be a mother. How to do a be a kabima be polon and nang the la. Anto be. So being in the showbiz ma, sa shall come to hear ya med that showbiz ma, the show mbe Tony. Where did the bachi the buy you come lantam? Ngoma ti yell from 2000. Halena so kina bara. Idi big, isha be big class did not top him. Yeah, because be shouting yell young balance still ibe bara. show jama bizma business ka bon magia non le because jama ni yer jam shimbala adi kuto bol show business ka bon le show biz ka style le kanang z instead of businessman so jama ne dabilem ka lanta ba ka bol show biz show business
so hala gba ko nye fan be pour no kata bona atene la I think but the business it is okay.
If I told you to bang and gather numbers kapa ma large following nyimbe mina to zang le panang de dabilem kayi lab irim ye to ashanga den be yiran fa na tira ho yala ni hal nyin pan to nyar advertisement ba on your platform because advertisers like numbers so I'm pack bob numbers shelma advertisers will be interested in you now they call you influencer meanwhile you are not influencing anything positive in society. So no, of course. I mean, how do we? So can we go on your social media influencing what? What are you influencing?
Celebrities in Panyaba. We are not celebrities, my dash. You can't live.
No, we can't celebrate them. Mama celebrates mediocres. And Beshadan Lampai, Katkuto Tam Diala.
Okay.
Dinyala drug abuse.
Okay.
Yeah, drug abuse.
Yeah.
Especially at events.
Okay.
Manini.
Yeah. Oh, that's for
event in the stadium. Bob Marley no alaka enkal no.
No po session no baka ku yoga.
Peter Tosh.
Aso to ka kare show ma de be ngopolo.
Kaban bankpa be base here.
Hal karate na bamba mi ngweri jam kan wonno wo kan wonno.
Alcoholism. Danyubo.
Yeah.
The drug abuse. The charmeka baniti yer yetwa. Bam bishop belan liri ben shaw. Don't cook no mind in ma. Then ko yen yel bana.
Bad.
And desire for attention.
Okay.
Clout chasing.
Zalam balam.
Zalam. Oh, zalam ma bon. Attention.
Okay.
Opanyama karman la social media ma. The tla Hassa Dablee attention.
Okay.
Oba boardle. Obele ma mi Hassa Dablee ba ma de tunate de biala shiho biala. On da pil beginning ma ara nyero headlines.
Caption yar.
Caption ma propello. Ba pompongo. I le diere to asela. Come on. I gather fan base nine. Bontu na pana. Apa entalo wana po.
Antena ma.
Pompongo Hassan.
Hal be pay hal basma to anopol no busy pa mo.
Anya ka Hassan tete caption yerse. Caption sala enyelia. Ka gute garolong.
Ko bora la sa no ko no bandible no la.
So that was just by the way.
Anyway,
you build from rough surface.
Yeah.
You now position yourself for business.
Yeah.
But the bupam bana be realize it.
Okay.
Bana ku use la number shell ban gadama. Mal pier yaw. Mal yer yerang. Mal bi biagu shell dan kani. To the extent I live a background on my lapa kamala be. And I wonder how or whether land ra kumini oben wumdo pa eto ashele. Because so bien opano to no brazala and the bonnet fila social media zones about able to wrap am kare tablerte. So la me yaradi idia oben wum.
No, I no busy group.
Oh ku wum because to yellow ni an yerbin shanin chellama den ne kan yar lar tiraka adora katidrilo. So oben wum. So bouncing from the onset ndatu na stopole.
Okay.
Ka stopole ka peyo. Pompon ka pa step in. As to whether the stopper ma the stop
the stop here but halen benya kara stop and nyarla I mean some of them are still pretending no na benya shanga and I don't know what but interest no kunye share the pune.
The thing is even that mommy but chale kako creator real content
babanya
the power one way so be one madam le.
But
really?
Yeah.
To yeah, to no man in lamal ma.
Abara nyem money tama.
No man in lamal ma debian. Society ma gba corrupt mo ho. Society ma the man na society ma gba board la.
Okay. No, but ma mini that kind of thing muna la most people will come and watch you not because they like you or they are following you. They are just looking at the stupidity Shelma Kabalehra.
Go believe.
But one of you
Go go
Shumanya Magba. Mami Hale Kara actions mo. On Nangrama, a chong number support room.
What have got
Kayarapi, Kanapi, Kanama, them Punyala sector.
Yeah.
So I know Paham Mos or Bambo Hill Rami.
Okay.
And they are competing among themselves to be the number one, let's say, 69 fans so Mumbadira. The number one Gadam national so Mumbadira.
Okay.
So Bama Mangalang compete
among themselves.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
More when you're on Bam la level of
So more so way more Zuropa. Oh, more na biku yellow in Yelbame. So la mentality ma.
Yeah.
Yakadian zangacha. Bokadian ta.
Okay.
So the likes of Banshabang enjoy this rivalry.
Yeah.
Into past stage Shelly.
Okay.
The rivalry ma karutuni balgale katete quality music. Give us quality tunes. So Allah it was your topic, right? VGMA.
Yeah.
VGMA. How come you know modern ma we didn't get any representation?
But
Is the fans not worried about that again?
But Fatima love ma.
Fans ma but not worried about but bands so na benya recognition at the national level. That is what should be worrying them. Kabanya wula katien nang. Katabansma up big game. But they realize that Tiku Bashel come to Soja ma. Bum pushel ben yen dwell. Ben yelman no di na jenna.
Super Babanga.
Babanga. Kabdi dwell. Ala akuto critically. I critically. Kababaga. Bozuka yel ni yila ma pyong ngo chang de changya. Hal idem. Kamada jil fancy pyongo. Ko explainer dogo ya. Kabor no zang te hankal diam. Come on, chanti borne yellow ya. Oritani dogo ya huma. Swahili mbala.
Chama numa surai.
Ka Swahili ko da yerma. Or la make la mistake ma no zang te hankal diam.
Bien da yina ti yelle pam.
Manyamuza no entela sone. So dene.
Mami o bien bien halwa babrato no bien bien hal kan so ro bonno ma bien bien jere.
No entela sone. Kaya chamenya. So face generally
I'll come back to you again.
Generally I mean fan base. First Banyala industry players.
Yes, they are. Then I mean the program.
They are industry. Yeah, they are industry players.
Where they belong as industry.
They are industry, but industry players. But Biala Benno. They are down. Yeah,
industry players.
Yes.
Okay.
But Mala role to play.
Very
Roma. It doesn't include Nerbal Lambo Tubu.
Not at all.
Hal Bans Tubu. It doesn't include it.
Yeah.
Adeniela Aso Galaji Facebook to promote Motuma.
Simple as that.
Onung program ka wum. Desambala. Asunga fancy bo. To all release yila. Cham to download le.
Very well.
Ko nya lare. Omal show. Ka tap song ka twi.
Yeah.
All release yila ka wumle. Ka promote le. Zambala. Period. But ka entu pa. Be ka empromozo. Ka chang tutuma ka si pa. Be ka prema ka si zon to fancy pa. Into belamba. Because I ninsana aso ngaba. Come on, aso nga kana aso ga lambla. Kana men to top to ba. So it doesn't make sense.
Yaba sense because Daniel Shell Caballero yaba sen you need yitan kwangona the tuna zang le pa because but I yet come on. I mean looking at most of the people who are into it ma bazaha tangpans kabina excuse me nang sure gafara as to maybe not describe and what we are going to be talking about manjala and we expected that this year lelandir bongoma bapam kay yongo dwaban yaba to temiza hammi men kaman la tengpang ma nigba ka wum sabdi yambi ni ma na kabri yambal dabiam ne ture ni ma na kabri yambal dabiam ne zala ni selsene ne piabu amin ka bambo wonum te bi la ka charla la ma abli ka tengpan ne mo ben yani amin tenem gbam pa bah yol nyang so kama za ha de ten la tin yirna shelma
yeah so I'll before kan pere puna ma mi boss the shit ma bia
ka pozar wa Mona so alner bukan nasar wado chan yasar ne yasar chan ka la presta ko ba ko
zanso o ba panzo so ale pia mami ale tenen ra pia na style shelma
yes
mba pa kamane tenem da tournir bo
No.
headline tula. Yeah, my headline that but I headlines.
no mami
Zobum balama.
yeah
And he so like I expected from most of these fan base 10 promoters, woman.
exactly
You know.
so ale kamane hale tenen ra nang le shama ba drato zuma kara paragale do la ka tapille so tampille la ma ka soloma ba mamma ninda ti piele pa hala ka banso mamma ka ba enjoy yerle
Okay.
understandable
Yeah.
so the paragale da bien even now people still ask nang male how so no to contacta ka meter ka no contractor to still do that
Yeah,
but
with
then
that
nang
wild
kamane
headlines,
exactly karanyala ngumbora mana za nungo ba
Oh, okay.
understandable but then nang ka tazasa zurma
Yeah.
definitely I shouldn't be there forever and then the Uncle Blan feel okay doing last stops man.
Zuma da
Though
kama
it
ya
is still very kamane ka problem challenge yale ato.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, then they pala turu me. At the end of the day, then they pala hale especially that thing yala kamane. I no understand and
Yeah,
puna ka
yeah.
nangle. So tana na tu nangle.
Okay.
But then kala ka trapil first of all kaban chanle shamonda yale understandable de pala so te jina makatsa habe ka yale kamane nyangon ko jia discourage lama
Lucky
nyana
barabe.
dana wesa tenden that ba
No,
But,
meaning then,
you know,
I mean, some controversy
Exactly.
controversy as in making a headline that would force you to go and read
exactly
and find out the main content, man.
so ami kana tale kamane Aguero na puti analysis shala out there
Yeah.
Aguero video
Yes,
mbala
okay, Aguero, yes.
so I kamane onda put something out there man nara nyele nda mala
Was it on your program?
No, on my show.
Bamaza.
Yes,
Okay,
on
okay.
the guys, you know,
okay,
Toronto.
okay.
So I kamane onda put something out there, man. I carefully monitor to see as to whether Yamanglan Shirinyale be. Kashir follow ye kapta Shirinyala la. Ka vira lang bama pamba kataka lang bama pam. Abala bo kamane kashiro kolle kamane oh so Yamanglan Shirabadama. Tanam nye tangpan nama.
Now so.
Oh, tanam you sama man believe puni.
Yeah.
Understandable. Because at the end of the day, 10 years na lo shele poloma. Hale akuto bol ne voso in piama 30 minutes, be 10 minutes we akuto bolo.
Bolo yule.
Understandable.
So ba.
But 3 years ni atu. Understand ya?
Yeah.
Man one thing yango. Hale like to lamba advice puni. Ako to ko zet sen le ka nyunkurugo garazo. Hala barmoto ka mi nyunkurugo tiyan to tapsole. Shasle mama ngata.
Yeah, sure.
Understandable. Karanyala ti yina lo shel poloma de wubsabam barama. So la wubsab mama de retume ya manere ta halasha. De retum ka pi lo kamza sa ka solo nyalla ani. Hala ka enpi antuto ka banyera wubsab ma. Ai enpi nang la dabse yende pune de tuna ba ni la wubsab ani.
Yeah.
By the end of the day tana kamana anta bwadne la banungoma de lan change that particular narration and perception that tangpan nama be tangpan ka wubsab da mamang bi. Because banko nang kajire an kalaba patabma. Ashiro ko monitele. Kalle ka zehetable kamana be ka bangle kamana bezasa shiri yila lo shel polo ba yal na ba yimnama. Then definitely she vibaga. Understandable. So things ya sa shalonguna frankly nyala I felt so mad bad that banyala ban yerna loshel polo ten yerna because to borbe to give reality ma me shiro kunyala tang banka wo se shiro
no of course as for that one day
I understand because tang panguna to za sa no zone mana tinye kamane wo sabne benisha to za yesem na
I matam punu buron kat bima
exactly bia ainege kamane yongo bia ainege so kamye yima po to ma pune so ben ba antonye yile ba ka yile mun ma za sa ka wontang na sa shanga bene ka pye ka so ha ka bet tang panguna you eat together dundong tetale hala ka ba sa yanem ya bastal ka ko bel
kana biane
ki za sa zuru puno wontang sa yong sa mbonma za la anda majira ka zoge together kala jile mana yurla ma ka be sunsune hal da nan ki za be mbe yanga nyama kamane chale na kule
na kule a sok to ba la jinchawa bumbola kala kuna zaso butia na mama bumbola ba
yara misla sa yawa de nyasam pat manye kamane tan nangre gatu cinema ni mana ta castle lasma banchu or whatever hali yokojia ka jangle tampa ke yakse poe so kam yanga be anzangla stama yina
anya bi
ki jene de yinto ti ka to dile na ka gushanga mare biane bo
zilla dza
no ma ta to nar bako azumen ka bazanga danna karanyala kamana kungman mune mana ko to nar iyan lamman jendi ka guman shanga za la satam ki lanzi ka yarsa bangayan tuma so dan nam zasa yurlam na jilma da nyala dan bere pune ki mi kamana hale yirban dirgo tunna ka jaranage yimila wonyan penta sojarna dan nam wohoro won garo ki understand bu naran ne atabago sobe ataso jilema abanglabo by the end of the day kati piana te leher lamana te piamana piana te bo possible by the end of the day kati piara hale shanga pune I wonder te lamba bambe sambande be banna be yinsongoma banyalla la video na ma banyan filar sham I understand ebo but then leher karman kamane ban shatu motivator baka babari kane ka batsahari yang yalama nyama kamane most of te young nama ba paragle na kala platform na mazo bana ka access to la platform na ma
so
imagine me saying that at the end of the day how many people even know that my dad Hadala will know I am this active doing all ABC
I understand
Mohammed super
I me
Ojere lazra
live super to amanang raban shaka for to like man well man to ongoing shit definitely my advice on be shanga but at the end of the day I believe that bazasa so online babambi online man yala banya young polo hale capriza just because I'm a fan segada be capriza just because I'm a macasio so at the end of the day young pangsal because I be love young tejine ka minba chana bebe tab ma yanga ama manga ayarba be to akabtra jilma because you know them man so definitely I am born na pangsal hala am money to baba anya the most annoying thing most of them kamanare yare stage dubana bandona anto kunye kamane ka artist performer any one of them ka tinya ba stage zo anya ba stage zo ma ka ba minu ka ba lande yina understand
Umar video kang maru mama